NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters1932.org.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Farron Dozier Show. We are in studio live with a little bit of technical difficulties, so we just hope that you hang in there. Where's that coming from? Is it microphones? All right, so bear with us. We are having technical difficulties at the studio. We are live. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's loud. All right, so let's do this. Nope, there's still some feedback. You know where the feedback's coming from? This is what happens when you do a live show, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right, so we are in the studio, like I said, live, the Farron Dozier Show. We're going to make it work. I got controls right here, so we going to play the public service announcements. We got guests, and see we're going to get it in. So stay tuned for the Farron Dozier Show right here on KCAA Radio, 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also stream from the KCAA Weir.com website and military broadcast radio platform, Roku TV. Yes, we're on Roku TV live streaming right now. So let's get this started.
Opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
All right, good evening. Welcome to the Farron Dozier Show on KCAA Radio, 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also streaming from the KCAA Radio.com website and mbradio.us. We got to bless the show before we get started. Let's go. When I was in my mother's womb, I had a calling on my life to do something in the glory of God and marry it like a wife. Commit myself to his word and never be led astray. And when it's all over, when he comes, I'll be glad to see that day in the morning time. All right, again, welcome to the Farron Dozier Show on KCAA Radio, 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also stream from the KCAA Radio.com website and Military Broadcast Radio Network. We are live, so tonight this is what it looks like when doves cry. No, this is what it looks like when we have technical difficulties and you're doing a live stream on the platform. Anything is possible, so we are going to make it work tonight. You probably got to put yours on mute. Yeah. Yeah, because you're too close.
But I'm on mute.
Yeah, but I can hear somehow it's still picking it up. Let me see who we got on the deck. We got Robert here in the station. You know what? Let me play these PSAs while we get this together. How about that? Just log out.
Just log out.
All right, so we're gonna have him log out. I'm gonna play these commercials, and again, we're just gonna make this work tonight. All right, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna make it work. I got you.
Some of us still carry the burden of battle. It threatens to drown us in our everyday lives. In battle, we had our weapons and combat gear to keep us safe, to keep us confident. But when we returned home, we were not armed with weapons and gear to cope with our own minds. I was lucky to find my combat gear, my mental weapon, and it's called Calmago. Calmago is a drug-free device that allows you to achieve calm in less than 3 minutes in moments of anxiety, stress, anger, panic, or insomnia, not with medication, but rather by activating the parasympathetic nervous system through breathing regulation and multisensory stimulation. A recent study has shown that Calmago decreases PTSD and anxiety levels in veterans, helping those who are suffering and having a long-lasting effect. Visit Comigo.com to learn how you can get Comigo through the VA or with a special veterans discount code.
Introducing LT Defense Tactical Gear, your ultimate solution for top-notch protection and performance in the field. Our armor bundles provide unmatched safety and comfort, while our battle belts and holsters ensure quick and easy access to your gear. Stay prepared for any situation with our high-quality medical supplies, designed to keep you ready for action at all times. Looking to enhance your skills? Our firearms training programs will take your proficiency to the next level. Trust LT Defense for all your tactical gear needs and gear up for success on the battlefield.
All right, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show on KCAA Radio, 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also streaming from the KCAA Radio.com website, the station that leaves no listener behind, plus Military Broadcast Radio Network. They got all their platforms we're streaming from tonight: YouTube, Twitch, should be on X, and also probably on TikTok too. All right, so let me see where my guests are. We got Tag is here. We got Coach Will. We got Sports Log. All right, let me see if we can pull this up. Stay. Sports Log, you there? Sports Log, are you there, man? Are you there, Sports Log? No. All right. We'll move it from the stage. All right, so today I want to just talk about real quick before we get into the episode. I had an opportunity to speak at church today on a third Sunday. I have third Sundays at our church, and was able to talk about, if y'all remember the story of Nebuchadnezzar and Shamrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how they were thrown into that furnace, the fires, yet they walked out of there, right, without getting burned, without getting hurt, scarred. But one thing about Nebuchadnezzar was when he threw them in there, he saw not the three people he threw in there, he also saw another person in there, which was the Son of God. And that had him change his whole belief. He was very prideful. He wanted people to bow down to his statue. And when he saw those three men walk out of there with no harm, he believed in the real true God. And my message today was not about just the three men, but about Nebuchadnezzar and the pride. So what's your pride? What pride? What are you being resigned about and cynical in life? Your worries, your concerns, your circumstances, those can make you prideful, right? And so what is that for you that has you to be that kind of a person that's so prideful that you don't realize that you're destroying the people around you? Like the three soldiers that tossed those three men into the furnace, the fire was so hot, they got burned. He didn't even care about his own soldiers getting burned. And sometimes our pride is so strong that we don't even care about the people that we harm in our life from being prideful and being cynical. So that was today's message. And I pray that the Holy Spirit used me and that delivered to our church. People said that they heard something for themselves. What else? It is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. I'm a sickle cell trait advocate. So for sports, sickle cell trait is important. That the NCAA made it mandatory for all student athletes to have a sickle cell trait test done or sign a waiver. And there are other red blood cell conditions out there. However, sickle cell trait seems to be the predominant one for most people. And so the NCAA is making it mandatory for sickle cell trait testing done or sign a waiver because athletes have collapsed and died in the past. And still, we had 2 athletes pass in July playing preseason football. So that conversation, that's September, Sickle Cell Awareness Month. Again, I have the trait. I collapsed in the military. So that's why, even this show exists really because of that conversation to share with athletes and parents and coaches and trainers how important it is to know about those red blood cell conditions. Sickle cell trait is just one of many. There's thousands of different red blood cell conditions. Alpha thalassemia, beta thalassemia, C trait, D trait, OA rab, Monroe, that can cause these kind of health problems, right? And so for parents, make sure that you are aware if you have any red blood cell conditions. It can trigger rhabdomyolysis, which is a skeletal muscular disorder, which can cause or lead to sudden death, cardiac arrest. All right, so the sickle cell trait is a trigger in those. But anybody can experience rhabdo. All right, if you want more information, you can definitely go to wdconsct.org. That's wdconsct.org right there, and find out more information. Reach out to me. I do free conversations to the community, to coaches, no charge. I take care of that conversation. All right. Now, let's go back to my guests and see who is available. I see Coach Will. I see Sports Law. Let me bring up Rob is here. Hey, you guys ready to be on camera? Let me know. Rob, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's happening?
How you doing? How you doing?
You know, I'm hanging in there. How about you?
Hey, you know what? Today is live, so this is what happens when you have a live broadcast on the radio, especially AM FM radio. So
Hey, it be like that sometimes. We've been through this
like
before.
that. Yeah. This ain't we're not strangers, but some of the listeners might be shocked. They're like, hey, hey, I'm sweating. Don't worry about it. You might not see it under the hat, but there's some sweat under there. But we're making it work though.
Well, how about this video that kind of went crazy with our boy Carson Cox, huh?
Oh, do you want to please talk about that, please?
Yeah. So yeah, he just did what Carson Cox does, and that's just make crazy play after crazy play type of deal. And it's just one of those things where, you know, he really just amazed everybody again and just did what was quote unquote what we thought was a legal play, which was hurdle, because supposedly in California high school you can't hurdle.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, he did hurdle, and he took it to the house. And that thing is like over like 20-some thousand views already, like going crazy. But that's our guy though. We are the ones who put Carson Cox on the map, and now Carson Cox is on that map doing his thing. So yeah, it's pretty dope, man. I woke up in the morning yesterday. I'm like, dang, that thing is still going. I'm like, shoot, like, follow, like it's dope.
You know, you always amaze me because you seem to have the best timing in the world with that camera, man. You seem to have the best timing. I remember that we were together, I think at Locke High School one year, and I'm fumbling with my phone trying to film, and I missed the touchdown. And then you captured. I'm like, man, how did he? Like, I thought about capturing that footage, but I wasn't fast enough, man. So I appreciate you, man. You hot with the camera, man.
You just got to stay ready, man. That's all that is. Because if you get caught slipping, and I've been caught slipping a few times, but man, if you lacking, you will pay for it. You know, you got to remember to your point. I mean, going viral the first time was basically just watching a disagreement at the coin toss that turned out to be something annual that's shared 5 years, 6 years later, every year before football season starts. Like coin toss, clapping, getting in the face of your future teammate in college, talk about wish you the best. And that thing went viral like nuts. And every year before football season starts, I get tagged by it from all these publications, Overtime, ESPN, Fox. Football season, here's a throwback at this. And so it's just, you know, we've been at it for a while, man. We're not no rookies in this game. I've been at this for a minute, man.
No, you have for sure, man. Again, and I appreciate you for that footage, man. And you know, this is what we do here.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got some more guests. Let me see. Let's bring on Coach to the stage. Coach.
Hey. What it do? What's up, man? A1. I'm always A1, man. You know what it is, man. You know what I mean? Tis the season. So I'm great. What's up, fellas?
Thanks for hanging in with us, man, with these technical difficulties over here at the station. But we love KCA Radio, man.
Definitely.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Coach?
Definitely. Yeah. Everything great, man. I was just, hearing Rob elaborate a little bit on the post and some of those things that are going on, man. It's a hot season. A lot of great football is being played. A lot of great, games have been played early in the season. I like the way the schedules have been made up this year. I think a lot of teams took on some bigger challenges this year, and just excited, man. Just excited for what is to come next, and seeing what this quarter season is going to bring for some guys that are up and coming stars, and some of those seniors that are looking to take their game to the next level. So just excited to see and hear more about what's going on. Rob, you definitely been catching some great stuff. You know what I mean? That Thibodeau post was huge, right? And then here you are again capturing Dane and capturing Carson. Capturing some really great stuff for the staff and really more so for the kids, right? Like we're here to constantly promote what we do for the community and the sports community and for the kids. And, we constantly put that on display, whether it be through the promotion of the player, this interview, or just showing up to the game to have actual support and content to give to the people for the kids. So,
Hey,
I'm
Coach,
excited, man. Excited.
Coach, your screen went sideways. I don't know what happened, but
I don't know if that's me, man. I ain't moved, man. So I don't know if that has something to do with maybe that's the technical, maybe that's the difficulty. Is that the difficulties in the technical?
No, man. You sideways right now, bro.
Nigga went sideways.
You sideways with it, though.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. I'm too sexy for that.
There you go.
Yeah, it was probably him. That's why. All right, let's see. We got Sports Log, man. Let's do these highlights real quick. Coming to the stage. What's up, baby?
What's the count?
Hey, man, I'm down. I'm down by 3, bro, with 2 seconds on the clock, man.
Serious technological difficulties tonight, man. We're having it on this one. I got it. I did everything I compiled what I could. Got notes. Got a script.
Cool, man.
The
Give
biggest
us the rundown you got, man.
All right, let's just get to it. The biggest thing this week: concussion safety protocol. That's 3 things right there. More than ever, we need to check this out. It comes down to the individual. The most important thing is safety. It's the longevity of the game. 2 football seasons just smashing away full throttle, college and pro. Today was a huge day. You got a lot of live home dogs, big tight end Sunday. You get the big contest today with Cincinnati and KC. We could see that again. That'll resurrect itself. Loaded with turnovers. That's the big thing today. Turnovers were, everywhere along the league. Excuse me. Field goals, they're back. They're big. We used to make fun of the kickers. Now they seem to have everything going on. So, the local. Let's see, Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson. They continue to keep breaking records, but I said let's wait till they're done. Whatever else. Let's see. Sorry. You get a lot of feedback. Defense making a big comeback. Not just in like a fantasy standpoint, but defense making a big part of the game tonight. Right now, earlier today. Week 2, we're right out of the gate, but we got a lot going on. A lot going on. I was just trying to throw it as much as I could. It's way more than parity right now that makes this league legit.
He came in like New Year's Eve.
2 weeks until Major League Baseball playoffs. Was that 5 minutes? It's 2 weeks to the playoffs. It's late out here, man. It's been a long day, a long Sunday. I'll talk to you guys in 3 hours. See what you're doing.
Hey, Sports Log, we appreciate you, man, for dropping those highlight ones. You guys got anything to say about the stuff that Sports Log brought up?
Asia Wilson, first ever player in the WNBA history to get 1,000 points. That's humongous.
Hey, applause to her. Applause to her. I want to back you up with that. Applause to her. I see you sprinkle some Caitlin Clark in there. And what I am going to do Well, I
It's a
am going to
rookie.
do.
It's a rookie.
Yeah, rookie. Yeah, but Angel Reese is having a phenomenal rookie year as well. I just wanted to leave that out there.
She was,
And
yes.
a big applause to Asia. And and shout out to Maya Moore, man. What would have happened if Maya Moore stayed in the game? Shout out to Maya Moore.
That part.
All right, Sports Log, man. We appreciate you, man, for that rundown real quick, man. Let me play some PSAs real quick and get right into it. We got two guests that we're going to be interviewing tonight, man. So if you want to hang out with us, Sports Log, you can. If not, I appreciate you so much, man. Let me see. Get this over here.
Sports Law coming blazing. He got the content, baby.
Man, he came in on fire. Dropping them.
Sir.
1, 2, 3, ABC.
Let's
All right.
it.
This is the Farron Dozier Show on KCA Radio 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. Also streamed from the KCARadio.com website. The station that leaves no listener behind. We are going to play, again, some more PSAs. I thank you for listening in. Tonight is going to be very different for us because we're having some, I'm not going to keep reiterating the technical difficulties, right? But if you see a lot of chaos going on in the background, it's all me, all right? It's all me. So we'll be right back at the Farron Dozier Show on KC Radio Military Broadcast Network.
Some of us still carry the burden of battle. It threatens to drown us in our everyday lives. In battle, we had our weapons and combat gear to keep us safe, to keep us confident. But when we returned home, we were not armed with weapons and gear to cope with our own minds. I was lucky to find my combat gear, my mental weapon, and it's called Calmago. Calmago is a drug-free device that allows you to achieve calm in less than 3 minutes in moments of anxiety, stress, anger, panic, or insomnia, not with medication, but rather by activating the parasympathetic nervous system through breathing regulation and multisensory stimulation. A recent study has shown that Calmago decreases PTSD and anxiety levels in veterans, helping those who are suffering and having a long-lasting effect. Visit Calmago.com to learn how you can get Calmago through the VA or with a special veterans discount code.
All right. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm blessed, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, did you see the game last night?
Oh, that was a good game.
But did you see the shot?
I lost money from that shot.
Oh, too, man, that shot was cold, man.
Hated it, but it was good. Damn. What's in those jeans?
You really want to know?
I do.
Exhaustion, muscle spasms, asthmatic issues, unexpected sickle cell trait crises.
Damn, are you serious? When I was young, I found out I had sickle cell trait. My mom's told me, but I ain't have no knowledge of it. But when I got older, I had a child, and the doctor told me my daughter has sickle cell trait. You know the facts that both parents have sickle cell trait, there's a 50% chance the child may have the trait, and 25% chance the child may have the disease.
Hey, that's what's the count. Do you know that 2.5 million people in the United States have sickle cell trait, 300 million people globally? I didn't find out I had sickle cell trait until I was in the Army, 10 years. Next thing you know, I had a sickle cell trait exertion site.
Sickle cell? I thought that was a black gene or something.
Nah, man, the Latin community is number 2. 1 out of 36,000 babies are being born with sickle cell disease. You could be Caucasian, Mediterranean, European. You gotta know your bloodline, man. There is an inherited gene in our community that has been forgotten. The name is sickle cell trait. WDCONSCT, also known as What's the Count, is out to bring awareness, education, and prevention to people all over the globe. Want more information? Call us now at 323-215-5384 or visit www.wdconsct.org. All right, welcome back to the Farron Dozier Show on KCA Radio 106.5 FM, 1050 AM. If you're in the Inland Empire and you're in your vehicle, you driving along, hey, you got to get out of your car, grab your device, type in kcaaradio.com, and you can click and watch us or listen to us live. Also, go and download the apps, MBR also KCA, they have apps. So you can catch us on your device from anywhere on the planet for sure, right there in the palm of your hand. All right, so it looked like we might be able to get some regular internet service tonight. So, but for right now, I'm just going to keep it where I'm at. All right, let me see. We got, all right, I'm going to bring up Robert Lamar to the stage. Coming to the stage, Cinnamon.
I think we got a baller like in the backstage waiting.
We do. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Let's get it.
Let me see. I got 2 streams from him. I see one on the video. Let me see this one.
You got Sky? There we go.
Yo.
There we go.
What's up, yo?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, welcome back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He looks bigger from last time, don't he?
Yeah, move your camera up a little bit, Sky. We can barely see your face, man. Move it up just a little bit. There you go. Just a little bit. There you go. We want people to see you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you got that light.
Got that light too.
Yeah, that light coming down.
Yeah. Move right there. Don't move right there. Just stay right there. No. Yeah, right there. Don't move.
There we go. That's good.
Man. You doing good?
Yes, sir. How about yourself?
Man, we doing great, man. We doing great. Just keeping an eye on you, man. That's why you here.
Yes, sir.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Robert Lamar take you in the zone, man. I'm gonna step out.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I mean, a lot has changed since the last time you was on here, huh?
Yes, sir. Been like almost a year. My freshman year.
Yeah, almost a season. Yeah, you got bigger. You got faster.
Yeah.
Got better. I mean, it's crazy because it's like you're not even the same player that you were last year.
Yes, sir. I keep developing.
Yeah, so I mean, like new home, like new opportunity. Like how's the transition going on off and off Van Ness Boulevard?
Oh, the transition. The transition is way different. Even the culture is way different. Coming from a public school to a private school and coming from the Orange County to the LA area it's got way different. Yeah.
You know, I always make this thing about the training from the school of Jason Robinson. It's not for the weak. And you're the youngest of the bunch, like out of your brothers.
Yeah.
And you've seen it firsthand, and you're experiencing, as well.
Yeah.
How do you think that's really preparing you, with you practically developing into like the player that you're turning into right now? Like the potential is like off the charts right now.
Well, my dad, he started training me way before my brother started training because he used to coach me. My brother used to play for different teams at that. So he started training me after practice, before practice, all type of stuff before my brother. So I started getting developed before my brothers. So like we do in-season training here and there. We just had in-season training today because we had a bye week. So we had to work. It's really preparing me and develop me. Because getting that in-season training in, you're going to have to do this at the next level, college level, the NFL. You see these players getting these in-season training in. So it's just going to up my game more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I always say practice is the hardest. When you're playing these games, how much easier are these games than your practice?
These games actually been way harder than actually, because I've been playing both sides of the ball. I played last game 70 snaps on offense, 70 snaps on like defense, like around 60 snaps on defense. So getting those 100 like some plays in, but our conditioning on how our coaches stable our practice gets us ready for those games.
It's a lot because you're going both ways.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Robinson. That's what y'all do. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like you're kind of like getting acclimated to doing like, the workload on both sides of the ball to the point where it's a little much, but it's slowing down eventually? Where are you at in regards to like kind of getting comfortable with like your workload on both sides of the ball?
I'm getting pretty comfortable with playing both sides of the ball. I used to play both sides of the ball, all youth ball, but bringing it to the next level is getting a little harder. But like I'm trying to get the comfortability.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Both of your brothers are ballers.
Yep.
Your big brothers at UW.
Yes, sir.
You with your other big brother.
Yes, sir.
It's like just to see that, like, how proud are you knowing that, like, those are like the ones who like you're trying to aspire to be. Like, how proud are you being like little bro, having something to like chase after for them?
No, I'm very proud right now because I remember I used to be in those stands, middle school, watching my brother elementary, all in the stands. And then last year, be able to get to play with him was way different. And then one of my brothers ended up leaving, but still getting to play with the other one. That's actually very exciting.
Now, I don't know if you're familiar with all the Williams brothers, like Max Williams and Marcel, all those cats. And
yeah,
Big Max, the dad told me when Marcellus was in 8th grade, this is going to be the best one out of my kids. You're the youngest.
Yeah.
I think you might be the biggest when it comes down to them all. I think you might be the biggest.
Yeah.
And looking at you, like, it's a lot of natural ability. I mean, all y'all work hard, so it's like we know y'all work hard. We know you guys grind.
Yeah.
But it looks like you got like a little bit more natural ability than both of your brothers. Do you think you're going to be the best one out of your brothers?
Yeah, my dad tells me all the time. Everybody, college coaches, everything is telling me I'm going to be the best one. My dad actually compares us to Max, Almond Raw, like those type of, like, the Ball brothers, all those type of brothers. And always end up being the youngest one, being the best one. So,
I mean, I kind of see it. But, you know, I got love for your brothers, though, man, because it's I know that they did it the hard way. It's like there's nothing easy about what you guys go through. So, what are you looking to accomplish? Because I asked you last year, were you happy with what you accomplished last year? You said no. What are you trying to accomplish this season?
Really to get really developed and just keep getting bigger, keep getting stronger, keep getting faster. That's really what I'm trying to accomplish this season.
Absolutely. I mean, you're playing in one of the toughest leagues in the country.
Yeah.
In the Mission League. That league ain't no joke. Is there a game that you got on your calendar that you got circled?
Sierra Kane, last game of the season.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna be there. I can't wait to see that one.
Oh yeah, I need that game. Yes, sir.
Big time. Recruiting. It's like, I'm not gonna say that like recruiting comes easy, you guys, but to be honest with you, it does. Yeah. Because the recruiters, the coaches know the work that you guys are going through, and they know that you guys are battle tested, ready to go. Yeah. But how is recruiting going for you right now? I mean, you still got a long ways to go when you walking into a university, but I know they're all over you right now. What's going on?
Right now I got 12 offers, but like the recruiting's going very good right now. Me and my brother have been talking to these coaches and stuff, really getting to build that relationship early. So yeah.
Is there anything that you are looking for? I mean, because you know you guys are you're not normal kids in regards to IQ. Yeah. There's some things that you're looking for that you need to happen for you to feel comfortable when it comes down to you going to the next level, just like with your brother. And your dad is heavily involved, so this isn't going to be fumbled.
Yeah.
But you personally, what do you want when it comes down to you looking for like a home when it comes to the next level?
What I'm really looking for on the next level to finding a home is really that me feeling comfortability and know like I'm going to be straight no matter the change of the coaches or no matter what, because how my brother on how he committed to Washington, got there, coaches left, but he still felt that comfortability. I want to feel like the same type of way as he did.
What's that GPA like, young man?
3.5.
3.5.
Yes, sir.
Where are you trying to hit that when it comes to your GPA? Where are you striving for that?
Huh, say it again.
In regards to your GPA, where are you looking to finish that before you leave high school?
Right now, I'm really trying to get my GPA to the 4s so I can really extend my college choices and stuff like that. Yeah.
How do you balance everything, man? Like student athlete, 3.5 you're a good student, but like in regards to trying to be the best at everything, how are you juggling all this?
I just do it. I don't know. It gets hard. It gets hard sometimes. Stay up late nights. I ain't gonna lie, cause I got tutor right after this. So like, it gets hard.
Well, you know what? I think on WDC, I think my boy might have a question for you. His mic might be messed up. I can hear some feedback over there.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me at all?
I can hear you now. In the background. How's it sound?
I'm good. I'm gonna bring up Coach.
You good? How you sound, Skyler? You said everything sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good. It's just a little muffled.
Okay, cool.
FD over there sounding like Freddy Krueger. A little scary movie. He got the scary movie voice today. How you doing, man? How you doing, young man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, brother. Doing great. I wanted to say, congratulations on being able to transition this year, coming into a new program, coming in working hard, coming in putting your head down. I've watched you and your brother come over to Sarah and really kind of, put your stamp on the program with your hard work, right? Like that seems to be the motto that's following your whole family, is that you guys are not just phenomenal athletes, but you guys really grind it out inch by inch, inch by inch. Yes, and as I pay attention to the type of training that you guys do, there's a lot of like just fine tuning in detail, which tells me that you guys are never satisfied. You know what I mean? There's always room to grow. And so with that being the mentality, right, of always working for more, what would you say is kind of like some of the things you want to work on to grow, right? And then what are some of the things that you think that like you're just great at right now?
Right now, something that I really think I can really grow on is really just staying in the weight room, stay getting bigger, stay getting faster. That's really what I really want to work on. But like right now, what I feel set is really my route running and my IQ for the game.
I understand. Yeah. And right now, if you had you're seeing like all the transitions with the conferences, right? The new Pac-12 just came in. How do you feel about just like being able to kind of see the Pac-12 growing? Is that something that you would look at as far as recruiting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely. I think that, I wish you well. I'm going to continue to follow you guys and promote you guys as much as I can. Salute to your pops. He's a great father. He's a great coach. He's a great mentor. And, I definitely wish you guys well, and never give up on your goal. Just keep grinding, man. Keep that mentality, because even you see NFL guys training. So just keep that in mind, right? Like, so there's always room to get better. Obviously the eating habits and diet habits, that's kind of, that's also a work habit, right? Like, eating and being consistent and discipline and structure. So I really wish you guys well, and like I said, I hope to see you, playing at the next level, not just on Saturdays, on Sundays as well.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Much love.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. I can't hear you.
Mine's going to be some kind of just rapid fire questions for you. Just give me the first thing that comes to mind if I ask you what's mental toughness for you, like what is the first thing that comes to mind around mental toughness?
Oh, you want me to right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, mental toughness is like, I don't really know how to describe it, but like just like being tough, like grimy, stuff like that.
Like grimy? Yeah. How important is hydration to you?
Hydration is actually very key. My dad makes you drink like a gallon every day. He has his going around school with a jug of water every day.
Yeah. So how about I ask you this question, my fourth down question. Where does your mind go on fourth down? How about that?
My mind is mostly give me the ball, because I'm going to make that play every single time. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And what are you thinking about when you're on the line, fourth down? Like, where does your mind go? What are you thinking?
Fourth down, my mind don't really get out of hand. I have to stay calm, because it's just really just stay calm.
Just staying calm. But I mean, that's key, all right? Because a lot of people are nervous, right? Yeah. So for you to be calm, that's actually the mental toughness, because that's the way to be. You got to be calm, right? So that you can concentrate and focus on the different whatever's going on the line or whatever's going on in the defenders or offense, defense. What do you listen to in your headphones these days?
I don't really be listening to music like that because sometimes it be getting me locked out. Like it takes me off my focus sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like I don't really be listening to music like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. A lot of coaches say that there's no I in team, right? There's no I in team. You ever heard that saying? There's no I in team.
No I in team.
What are your thoughts about the I in team as far as football?
Well, like you need a team to play football, but like you always got like I look at it as like get yours, but don't be like a selfish player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to get yours. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, and I appreciate that answer because for me, I'm sharing with coaches and athletes that there is an I in team, right? And that's that individual person. Like you've got to be okay with what's going on in your life, right? You've got to be okay. And so for me, as Rob acknowledged your family, like you're already mental tough. Like your dad instilled that mental toughness into you where you already calm. Like that's not nothing new for you, right?
Yeah.
And I can understand why you answer with that way of being, which is calm. Like you've been taught that, trained that, and that's a lot of people don't have that though naturally.
Yes.
Right? And so that I in team for me is sometimes you got to deal with that inner person, that intrapersonal person, so that you can then give yourself away to that team, right? Get yours, but then also be there for that team, man. So again, I appreciate you for saying that. And what do you want to say about moms and pops? Anything?
Love you, moms and pops, and thank you for everything you've done for me.
Cool. Yes, let me see if Sports Law got any. You got a quick question from Sports Law before we let him go?
You know what I mean? Professional career, Hall of Fame, goals. What do you see yourself doing personally? How do you talked earlier today or earlier in the show about kids, like the biggest content they can passing it down to not pass it forward, pass it down to the next generation. Sorry about that. And pass it down to the next generation. Grimy. I like that. That's a gritty type of word. EY or Y doesn't matter. How are your thoughts on Taylor Swift? No, it's really, you know what I mean. It's good to see your attitude, and it's great.
Yeah.
To channel it down, you know what I mean. Say the next generation, that type of thing.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Sports Log, man. Thank you.
It was great
hanging out with us.
No problem.
No problem. All right, Tag man, Sky man. Thank you so much. We got Tag coming up next, man. So we got to get him in here, man. Shouts out to your family and your brothers, man. Peace out.
Yes, sir.
All right, you can hang out if you want. All right, this is Farron Dozier, the Farron Dozier Show on KCA Radio 106.5 FM. We're going to go right into the next guest. No further ado, we're not even going to lag this out. Let me bring up the crew here first. So, Coach, y'all ready, man? We got Tag is ready, bro. He's here. Y'all ready? Tag, what's happening, man?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Man, we good, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm grateful to be here.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who wants to go first, man?
Let me go. I'm gonna go
ahead,
first,
Coach.
man. I'm gonna kick it off, man.
Go ahead, Coach.
I'm gonna kick it off, man.
Go ahead, Coach.
I would kick it off because this is this thing. We brought Tag on the show last year, and it was great having you on. But I think that it's important, man, for the people to just know your walk. You know what I mean? Like you were at the forefront of reclassification being really popular. You've been at the forefront of young recruitment being really, the thing going on. And so just keeping your head on straight, right? Going through the trials and tribulations, and just keeping your head on straight, keeping the grind going, and, still being able to produce at a really high level. And that just screams volume to your character. So as we get into it, tell the people who you are, but I want to know a little bit about that walk. I would love to give the people some of that.
Yeah, last season was pretty chaotic and stuff, just like moving to Arizona mid-season, just facing a lot of adversity and stuff. But last year I found a strong relationship with God, which really made me have a lot of mental toughness and be able to put my trust in him. Just being able to use that as mental strength and move through the year. Yeah.
Definitely. And again, going from Arizona, right? You were in Pacifica, correct? And then you come out, you go to Tolleson last year, and then now you're back home, right? And not just in California, but you're back in Simi Valley. right? And you guys, I mean, you talk about a hometown hero, not a better way to tell your story than the truth, right? And what's actually happened and what's went on with you. So just like, how is it being back home? And you guys are doing it big. You're 4-0, really setting the tempo for, I want to kind of give you that heme factor of the week. So that's the tempo of that, because I feel like you've not only, like I said, fought through the adversity, but look where you are right now with the 4-0 program and doing well as a leader. So how has that been for you?
It's awesome. I love Simi Valley. Being able to come here, Coach Banker, arguably one of the best coaches in California of all time. He has a great track record, coaching tons of NFL players, Michael Pittman Jr., Matt Corral, all these people. That's able to have like a lot of trust in him, because you just know he's going to do things right. And then the people at Simi are just great. They took me in. We're family now. It's awesome. Started off the season in Nevada. Actually, we flew there against the number 10 team there. We beat them pretty good, and we're 4-0 right now, so moving along.
Definitely. Well, man, I'm definitely going to pass you over to the guys, man. I thank you for joining us. And, let's continue to go, man. Let's continue to, I wish you well. I'm glad you found, God and your peace in that. That is a big, big deal. And like I said, the title of my segment is Heme Factor, and I want to tag you with the Heme Factor of the week, because it's well deserved. I mean, man, if I can, not to carry on too long, but man, I just really respect the way you went about your grind and the success that you've had, man. So salute to you.
I appreciate it. I don't think your mic's on. There you go.
So I want to say shout out to the coach for that Heme Factor segment there real quick. Tag, man, you struck my interest. You said you found from God, man. Share a little bit about that adversity and what led to that walk, man.
I've always kind of been around God my whole life, going to church and stuff. But I think there's a big difference between like knowing who God is and like having a close relationship with him. Yeah. And last year, like I really found a relationship with him. I started working on the production team through my church. I got baptized, all of this stuff, which was really cool. And being able to just grow in that was really strengthening.
I got baptized last year too, after
man.
Being like 9 years old the first time, so as an adult. And I like how you're saying that through that adversity you found God, and now that mental toughness is more within that. Can you share with how you shifted that from your mindset to what God has to say about mental toughness and those adversities?
Yeah, 100%. I think just like a lot of times people will like have struggle and find outside ways to handle it. Mm-hmm. But I think just the best way to handle that is just going through God, because like I'll find myself stressed out or worried about things, and I'll just come back to him and I'll be able to read his word, and just like it's confidence through him.
Man, again, thank you for sharing that, because a lot of times people just don't have the courage to talk about God in that way.
Yeah.
There's so much other conversation in the world that we can talk about, but when it comes to God and us sharing our relationship, there seems to be some issues with that. So I'm very pleased, man, that you have that ability to share God openly like that.
Yeah.
All right, let me my fourth down. You're back here in California. What is fourth down when you hear that? What does that mean to you today?
I think just like when it's fourth down, just staying calm and being able to, like I was saying earlier, just like I have a really great coach, and I'm able to put my trust in him and know that he's going to call the right play and he's going to lead our team to victory. So being able to just trust in that, and then be able to do what I'm going to do correctly, and know that my brothers around me are going to do the things correctly.
Cool, man. I appreciate you. And again, we want people to know that when you have a relationship with God, you don't force that on people. You let your light shine in your behavior and your character, right? So I appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring up Sports Log real quick. You got something for him, Crooks? Sports Log?
No, I'm following along. Sorry, I put that up. Whatever builds your heart, builds your spirit, builds your mind. Yeah. You got to keep it all. You got to keep it all focused, man.
Yeah.
Make it more important to you, of course.
Yes, sir.
That's my guy, Sports Log. He's been with me for 14 years, man. So we've
I'm
been
sorry, just
hanging
looking
tough.
past you.
We've been hanging tough together, man. Thanks, Sports Log. Robert Lamar, you gonna come to this? You coming to the in the zone, man? Robert Lamar is in the zone. I'm out, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, shout out to Sports Log hitting the blunt and trying to give inspirational quotes. I was like, what's that, bro? Anyways, man. Tag, man. You first and foremost, Tag, I just want to say that it has to be so dope to be a quarterback and a good one, and your first name is Tag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when it comes to greatness, right? We deal with nicknames. We know Reggie Bush. We don't say Reggie Bush. We say Reggie.
Uh-huh.
You know, we say the stars by their name. They don't ever have to make a name for you, man. You always can be tapped.
Yeah. I don't think that.
But you know what though? It's whoever names you, man, they need whatever's their birthday. When you go where you gonna go, you gotta give them a gift for that, man.
I'll take care of them.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I love your program that you're at because you mentioned your coach. When it comes to private schools, it's very difficult these days to go to a program where you can actually get developed. And you're at a school where you've had a proven coach who has developed multiple D1 players and multiple NFL players.
Mm-hmm.
So you're safe to say that you're in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Hometown guy, too. I mean, we kind of touched on that, but how does it feel knowing that you're in a position to possibly bring another championship back home to your city?
Yeah, for sure. I was kind of like catching up with them last season, just like watching their progress, seeing how far they went, and being able to see them win a CIF championship is just really inspiring. And being able to have a chance to go back to back with them is just crazy. And that's just been a goal of mine all throughout high school, is be able to have a ring and win CIF by the end of the year.
Yeah, it's like you guys will never be a Sawyer's Royal moving forward, which is pretty awesome. You know, it's like Simi Valley is a name that when you guys name is mentioned, it's mentioned amongst the elite in Southern Cal. You know, pride wise, like you're representing a city that most people really don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
But there's some really good football played.
Yeah.
Over there off of Cuner. I mean, it's going to be a tough season. You guys play in a very tough conference as well. You guys are almost done with preseason. Going into conference, what's the mind frame in regards to like trying to turn it on and getting into conference mode?
Yeah, I'm really excited for league. We have 2 new teams in the Malmani League. Obviously, one of the best leagues that you can be in California, which is really great. I think competition brings the best out of us, and just myself especially, which I'm excited to see a new level of play. We have a bye week before then, and then we play Thousand Oaks this week, so I think just being able to take those weeks to prepare for it will be really big for us.
Yeah, I got a date circled on my calendar for you guys, but I'm sure you might have a date. What team is that you have a little circle around when you guys play against in the league? What team is that?
I'm really excited to play Pacifica, my former high school. I got a lot of friends out there, and I actually go to church out in Oxnard, so I'm still close with a lot of people out there, so I'm excited to play them.
That's gonna be a big game.
Yeah,
that's a big game, and it has to be fun playing against like your old friends. Everybody wants to destroy each other, but at the end of the day, it's your boys,
Yeah, 100%.
Where are we at right now, man? Because I'm in the Twilight Zone, WDC.
Yeah, we pretty much done, man. I appreciate it. We pretty much done.
No doubt. Tag, where can we find you on social media, young man?
My Instagram is tagharrison17, and Twitter is the same thing, I believe.
But appreciate you coming on, man. We're following it, man. The growth is there, bro. Keep doing your thing.
I really appreciate you guys having me on here.
Appreciate you, Tag. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right, thank you.
Cool. All right, fellas. man, I appreciate y'all for hanging in there, man. Definitely technical difficulty tonight, but we pushed through it. Somebody left a message. Oh, Sports Log said mental health. Jack Lambert. Sports Log, be on it, buddy.
Hey, Sports Log, buddy, all that. We on here.
One second. I got one minute. The concussion is a big part of the game. Old players in the day. Jack Lambert. He went back in with a concussion. He went back into play. He went out to the coach and said, "I'm seeing double." They said, "Tackle the guy in the middle." True story.
This is Farron from the Farron Dozier Show, 8 p.m. Pacific time on
KCAA.
Platinum HCM reminds us that many veterans